Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we continue Blueprints. We are loving this game. We're very excited about it. I have a little bit of a different strategy today, so we're just going to dive right in. I'm taking notes. I spent some time betwixt streams updating my notes, changing things. As I said this out loud, I just realized that I need to make some changes to this. I accidentally copy and pasted the same screenshot 40 times. That's okay. And actually, now that I say this out loud, although you all can't see my notes, because I get very self-conscious about writing on screen because I make a ton of typos and stuff. But I also think I need to make a section of things I'm probably done with in my notes. So that's neither here nor there. But as I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, I need to make some updates. But I put the letters on a graph, the word we're spelling out, all of that. Not on a graph, on a table, rather. But which is, it's a different word for a graph in a way. Although a graph is visual. Never mind, whatever, a chart. A table, it's a table. And yeah, so let's get into it, and we're just gonna dive into it. My intro is over, whatever that is. We're on day 11, and while we're doing the intro, I will tell you more about what I'm doing. One of the sections that I'm excited about, which is what I was trying to say before I noticed how messed up my notes were, is the do next time fountain. Check the fountain because I drained it. And unlock the car keys, and the keys are in the coat check. And we need the breaker room. I made a typo. Oh, wrong keyboard. We made a breaker room. So, yes. There we go. There's also there's also a theory I want to test about, I don't know if you remember the chess pieces from last time. Oh, this is new. Hold on. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance while use of the estate. If it's convenient for you, I will leave the required sum in the entrance hall each morning. Okay, Babbage is still here, confirmed. I mean, we thought she was. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you that I am personally overseeing the estate in at least operating at baseline standard of service, and I hope you will one day come to expect of us. I mean, I love the idea, but no, you're not here. So you're not here for me. No, none of this. Don't hesitate to ask. That's annoying. So, okay, my plan for today. Every day I have a plan. The plan is... Sorry, what's the blessing to High Roller again? That actually might change my plan. Each time you draft a shop room, gain a die, gain extra 5 extra cash each time you roll. Okay, that actually might change my plan. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go outside, and we're going to roll the outside room. I do want to point out, and although we're not going to go down here, this should be fully accessible now. I'm not going to cross this threshold because I don't want it to use a step. If it does, I'm not sure if it will. But I don't want to use one just in case. The fountain can wait, although it will be very cool when I get it. It can wait until I no longer have this blessing, because we are going to build some things. I should have checked which ones I don't. Darn it. I should have checked which ones I don't already have. Oh, darn it. Special floor plans now cost an additional step instead of diamonds. I definitely have done that one. Tool shed, 85% sure I've done that one. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Let's do that. I actually don't know if I have had that one before. I don't know how to tell, because I don't think I have, because look, I'm almost done it. But here's why. Here's why I'm doing that one. I'm going to have a little bit more money, most likely, because of the blessing. And if I'm going to have a little bit more money, then I might be able to buy a shovel and then dig in dig spots. Oh, Oh. Okay. This is super useful. Let's go ahead and screenshot. I don't know tell me if there's a better way. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is what I've been doing, I don't know, for 15 years. Screenshot using print screen, alt print screen to highlight the window you're doing. Copy and paste into Paint, crop it, and then paste it into my document. I haven't been using Google Words for a decade, but everything else. So family tree. Boom. Wow. How many times have I said, wait, who's that? Wait, who's that? Who's that? This is great. Let me actually zoom in on this. So that's what they mean when they talking about Baron. Oh. Okay, so these are the people. This is the guy whose house I'm in. Although, if you're using a recent version, Windows 11 print screen brings up the snipping tool. Oh, yeah, I do the alt print screen. That works, but so I can use Windows Shift and S to bring up the snipping tool. Yeah, you know, I have seen the snipping tool. I don't really use it. Okay, I'll try to remember that. So we have the holly and we have the duck with, I don't know, 2 spades. That's a little strange. I don't know that one. I have seen almost all of these names. I think. Okay, so there's several dig spots in here. So if I had the shovel, this would be good. So I could have waited to come in here until I got the shuttle, but too late is the answer to that. But okay, Clara Ebsen and Simon Sinclair, they were married. They had the woman who is my mother, Mary's my mother, right? I should know this, but hold on. Mary. Oh, wait. Why is Mary... Is Mary the same as Marion? Mary might be Marion. Oh, shoot. Now I'm really confused. Okay, you know what? Some puzzles, as I've discovered, are best left to think about later. I also, one of my other plans for today, as I tend to try to go into a day with a plan and then immediately change that plan, is to kind of rush a little bit. Not rush, but sort of not dwell too much, if that makes sense. I also notice I have not gone... Let's see where my notes are. I'm definitely using the right keyboard. Oh, there we go. I have not gone as often to the west side. So there's a puzzle where you get a letter for every single one of these. I have F blank W-E, and so I think that's if we or of we, probably if we. And then here I have O-U, so that's not that great. And then here I have G blank T-E-S, I think it's Gates. And then here we have E-I blank E-I blank H-T. That's got to be a, there could be another word. So if we, oh, I totally missed a word because I don't have very many letters. If we something Gates 8 something crack 8 safes. So, I mean, we're really close to solving that, and honestly, with just maybe 2 more letters, I could get it. But what I was saying is, I found myself not really on this side of the room very often. So let's try to find stuff. Let's try to get a shovel. This is a great first room. We love a den. We are also checking the pieces because I have a pretty solid idea because I was going back while editing and making YouTube shorts. I have a YouTube channel where I put up shorts. I think the chess pieces are room dependent, not location dependent. The letters are location dependent. The letters always stay the same. The chess pieces are room dependent. So it is my theory that if I can solve the chess piece puzzle. Yes, exactly right, Frat Guy. Den equals pawn. I can solve the chess piece puzzle by having all the rooms where the chess pieces appear, then go back down underground and do that. That's probably not going to happen today. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just get like really lucky with all the rooms and everything, and maybe I will. Boy, honestly, any of these are good choices. Commissary is going to get me the coins that I need by being able to reroll and draft and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm actually going to not go in there yet, but I'm looking and I don't see a shovel. Oh man, it could be on the ground. That's too bad. All right, let's go through the den and we're going to come back to there. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Are we doing this now? Are we just going to do it right now? No, I think we're going to go hallway. I mean, that's... Sure. Observatory would make this a dead end. Look, perfect time. We're going to go ahead and use this now. Nothing but regret. Nothing but regret. Let's go ahead and do this now. This is best to do early on anyways. So I'd love the storeroom, but we're going to go nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. And this will also give us the opportunity, possibly loot. Sometimes there is loot in here. It will give us the opportunity to just double check. Nice. There's a gem. Yes, Mary and Marigold. Okay. And Fry Guy, you point out, it's weird that the tree has maiden names and all the women. It is weird, but here's what I don't know, Fry Guy. 1, is that their culture? Or 2, is it like a rich person thing? I've never been either, cultured or rich. So like maybe a rich person thing maintains like a generational name. Maybe. But also Marion Marigold. Maybe her pen name? I don't know. Because she's not Espen or, you know, whatever. Okay, so Red Prince. I'm beginning to think as kids we were the Red Prince. Right? Or not beginning to think. I thought that before, based on like the journal, and I thought our brother was. So the Blue Prince is our brother. Maybe the whole point of this entire game is to figure out like what happened to our brother or something. I mean, it could be something like that. That seems a little plan. That seems a little much. Archie shows a maiden name prior to marriage and says son of Mr. and Mrs. Surname. Okay. Well, I don't know about that. Corridor is always left unlocked. No, that's not that great. I wouldn't mind. Nook would be okay here, and then I could kind of loop back around above the nursery, because Nook is going to give me a key. Passageway takes 2 gems. I mean, that's solid. Do I need that right here, though? Because I have 2 more things to build off the hallway. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm doing, folks. Oh, I have to build something. Never mind. I was going to hit exit. So let's go ahead and do... Let's do passageway. And I'll tell you why. That may have been a mistake. Sure is creepy. But here's why. I remember What did we read? Who did we hear this from? Somebody told me, or it was when I rated somebody, they had said something to the effect, and we're trying not to do spoilers, we're not even doing tips, but it was something to the effect of, or maybe it was like one of those Google articles where you just read the headline, and it's like, don't get too far until you've done everything from the entrance hall. So that's a thought I have. Another thought I have is I have 7 gold, so let's come in here and see what I can buy with the 7 gold. A shovel would be amazing. Ironically, there are 2 sledgehammers and no shovel. Boy, we could not be more unlucky here. What does the sleeping mask do? Have I gotten the sleeping mask before? Sleeping mask. Okay. Have I gotten the sleeping mask before? I don't see sleeping mask in my notes. What does the sledgehammer do? It opens any chest that's locked, which to me is like not that great. I'm guessing the sleeping mask does some kind of bedroom bonus. It's not a skeleton key. I wish it did. It doesn't open doors. It only opens chests, which sometimes there's a lot in the game, sometimes there's not. We actually don't have enough gold for any of these. And there's no gems for sale. So I would say we got actually very unlucky. We could do the magnifying glass. I can't think of anything I need the magnifying glass for, though. So we're actually going to hold on to this. I wouldn't mind the sleeping mask because we don't have it yet, and I want to test it out. So we might end up coming back. Yeah, because I already have the terminal password. I don't know what we would need the. Fry Guy says, I wonder if the sleeping mask gives you better luck for tomorrow. I think it does one of 2 things. It either helps with bedrooms, which would synergize with me having the nursery, or it's exactly what you're saying, which is like, tomorrow you sleep better and you start with 20 more steps, something like that. Either way, I want it to test that out. All right, so we're back here. Perfect time to get this bedroom because, oh, mailroom, our package is delivered. I don't want a dead end yet, but I do want our mailroom. I forgot what our package is. It's like some custom item. Yeah, let's get our bedroom. We're gonna get 5 steps plus the 2 of entering here. Yeah, this makes me really think that today might be the day I have a lot of steps. I'd love a mailroom, but just not right here. This does give me 4 pawn in the bedroom too. Yeah. Is there a clock in every room? No, there is not a clock in every room. Fry Guy. Actually, is there a clock in every room? I want to say no. I think the clocks are only in certain rooms. Yeah, there's actually not that many clocks. Also, speaking of that, last time I didn't loot a bunch of things, so, or at least when I got the terminal, it said I didn't loot. So let's just double check everything here. All right, we have. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, we have money. I would like to loop around to the right, but if I can make it all the way to passageway, then I can get back to the commissary, and I can buy. I can buy something. I don't want this to be a dead end. And there's the mailroom, which is a dead end. This corridor is essentially a dead end, so everything's a dead end except for the nook. Yeah, so we're gonna go nook. And the nook is gonna have a rook in the nook. That's easy to remember. A rook in the nook. Let's just double check I have all these letters. I have everything until row 3A, and I'm fairly certain it's C. So this one should be R. So we have bride and bridge. There you go. Let's just double check for loot. Okay. So ideally I would hook back right. Even if I have to cut off the passageway, that's not the end of the world. I need to hook back right. This is to left. This is right. We're going to do parlor and we're going to hook right. This gives us some gems as well. Wait, wasn't bridge and bride G? Uh-oh. Bride and bridge. Yeah, that would be G. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in the Nook. Okay. Yes, sorry. I was looking at the wrong row. I was looking at 2. Yes, thank you. This is 2. That is G. I was looking at 3. I was looking at 3B and not 2C, so I was off on a lot of different things. But good catch, because I am missing 4 of them still. And one of them could be wrong, because I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, no, good catch. We're not doing spoilers, but we're absolutely doing backseating. All right, those instructions are always the same. Oh, hey. Now I know who this guy is for sure. Let me zoom and enhance on my screenshot. This guy is... Oh my god, why is it so unclear? I think it's Herman, but why is my screenshot so low quality? Okay, I'm going to have to go back and get a better screenshot. Yeah, I like the boxes one, but I think it's supposed to get harder every time, but it definitely doesn't. So I think it's actually just random difficulty. All 3 statements are false. That has to be false. 2 statements are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. That also could be true. But because gems are in a box with false statement. Okay, sorry. So if 2 statements are false, if that is true, then that means that this would be false and this would be false. And then therefore the gems would be in the statement in the true box. Okay. If this is false, I like to do this. We know this one's false. So one of these has to be true. So if this is false, that means that only one statement is false, but then that would make this false, which then this statement would also be false, which then would make it true. So this has to be true, because it can't be false. Unless this is false, because then that would be true, which means it still can't be false. So this can't be false. This has to be true. Wait. Yeah. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Wait, did I determine if this one was false or true? Okay, this is false. This is... Go with my gut. I think I had it, and then I lost it. My brain, I heard something outside because my AC unit's not like well sealed. I need to seal up the window. And then I think I messed it up. I thought I had it, and then it's like distraction, ADHD. 2 statements are false. That's why you don't overthink it. I know, I had it immediately, and then I lost it. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So that, okay, so false, true, that would make this false, which it can't be. Here's why it can't be, because this would only narrow it down to 2. So that means this is false, that means this is true. Wait, if this is true, then this is false. Oh no. Now I've lost the plot. Okay, let's start over. Assume this is true. The gems are in a statement with a false... The gems are in a box with a false statement. If that's true, then that would mean... I'm going to drink a little water. Had this one, and then people walking their dog. I don't know what it was, but just like my brain lost it. Usually I get these like right away, and then my brain talks me out of it. Oh, and I made a typo in blueprints. I called this blue price. All right, updated that too. Okay, 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So if that's false, that means this is true. That means it would have to be in the white box. Okay, so if this is true, that means this is false and this is false. Then it'd have to be in the white box. It's in the white box. Let's double check that statement. If this is true, if this is false, no, it can't be false. Yeah, it has to be in the white box. Okay, yeah, wow, okay. That was not that hard. Uncle John says open the white box. I got there. So opening a kitchen would give me money. Opening the guest bedroom would... I mean, the kitchen goes into a dead end, and the guest bedroom goes into a dead end. So what do I want more of? Money or guest bedroom? Ironically, the money in here would allow me to get food. Yeah, this gives me 15 steps. This would get me a dice to re-roll, which is very important because of my blessing for the day. This would give me a dice to re-roll, and then when I roll it, I would get 5 more gold. So is it worth it to get... And then I could buy food, which would give me steps. But either way, this is a dead end. We are at a dead end. I'm going to go guest bedroom, unfortunately, and we're just at a dead end because we're at a dead end no matter what. Oh, no. A corridor. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should do a corridor because then, yeah, I don't have a way to access. I don't like that there's not like a blank space here reminding me how wide this game is. Yeah, I'm going to have to go corridor. I don't love it, but I mean, I don't have to, but that's what I'm going to do. Just because either way, we're just full on out of rooms, and then it would be very difficult to get back here. So we're going corridor. It's not my favorite. There you go. There you go. Courtyard. That's solid. Let's go courtyard. We got to use a gem, though. That's no good. We have a key card door. Hey, yes. 3. Shovel would have been better, based on the fact that there's dirt piles everywhere. So if we can get a shovel, we're gonna have a lot of advantages in this game if we can get a shovel, because look, there's like 4 places to dig here. I don't want a dead end, but I would do the mailroom at this point. Well, same situation we had before. Almost the same exact situation. Let's do spare green room. But why, though? Okay, hold on. Let me ask myself why. If I go spare green room, then I'm just hoping for something good to be in the corner. Well, something good is a guest bedroom or a kitchen. They're both good. This gets me a die, so I'm in the same situation as I was before. We're going to go guest bedroom because we want those steps. Today I think we're doing steps. And then there's another pawn. I've read that note. Let's just make sure there's no loot anywhere. Oh, what? Boy, I wish we had summoned a trading post to start instead of the digging, because we've got so many items to trade. Oh, sure, yeah. Is there anything? No? Okay. Oh, we got a magnifying glass now. Be good if we can get a room that has, I don't know, something to trade. Okay, remember this is here. We have, yeah, so this is not a dead end. We need a key card, or the room, we need a security room. Yeah. We need a security room to turn off the key card's power when it's powered down. This is so deep to get back through. It is. It absolutely is, Fry Guy. You're not wrong. Because we took the windiest path we could. But it's better to not have a dead end than to completely have a dead end. We also have enough money now to buy another sledgehammer. There's not 2 chests in here. Yeah, no, I was joking about the sledgehammer. I am going to buy a sleeping mask. And we're going to find out what the sleeping mask does. Shoes. Shoes would be good, because shoes are, when you go through several rooms at a time, sometimes you don't use a step. Let's go sleeping mask, though, because I don't know what it does. And then we're going to write down in our notes what it does. Okay. Got sleeping mask. Oh, great. First time enter bedroom, gain 5 feet. Now, the issue is we've already drafted, like, 3 of the, like, 6 bedrooms that we've ever seen. So, that's not great. But, you know, it is what it is. Am I missing something? I am missing something. I can't get through there. For some reason, I thought I could. Okay, hallway. Did we get the key that was in here? We did. So we have 2 keys, which is nice. 10 extra steps from drafting a bedroom, though. Exactly, yeah. So we... Now bedrooms are that much more important. Storeroom's solid for this. I don't love a dead end here, because if we go straight and it's a dead end, then it's game over. Closet gets us 2 items. This gets us things that will likely give us items. Ooh. Okay, here's my logic, folks. I'm thinking closet. I'm thinking closet because the chance of it being a shovel, it feels so high, because we have a sledgehammer. We have it could be either. It could be a key card or a shovel. I don't know how many items are in the game, but we have, throughout the store and what we're holding, you know, we have a significant percentage already. Oh yeah, and Uncle John says the closet also must have a secret door. I'm going for it because a key card or a shovel would be good. So if I get 2 items, and let's say there's 8 available items, I basically have a 1 in 8 chance twice to get something that would be really cool. So we're going. Oh, purse is new. Each time you click 3, earn an additional 1. That does synergize with what I have, but seems pointless. And a normal key. Okay, I did not factor in the fact that you could just get a normal key. So that is actually really bad for us. Not like devastatingly bad, but we didn't get what we wanted. This is a crow, and that is a row. I know that because this word spells crack. I couldn't think of anything else either. So that is a C, and that's why that's row. I don't know if I would have gotten that if not guessing for a C first, but would have been like boat and bird. Okay, this could be game over right here, and I sure hope not. Well, it's not game over, but I have to choose my poison. We're going chapel. We're going no money run. But which is funny because we have the purse. We have more ways to make money this turn than anything. But Fry Guy, no, I don't want to go steps because I want to oh, the church is the bishop. That makes sense. I don't want to sorry, I'm having trouble with my words today. The reason that I didn't do the one where you lose steps is because I feel like this run, I have all of these things that are bonus steps, And you might think, well, then spend steps. But I think I want to see how far I can get, because I did run out of steps the last couple times. Garage, absolutely. I want the garage. It could mean a dead end. West Hall Wing does not mean dead end. But we're going garage. And why are we going garage? Because the garage, the car key is... the car key is in the coat check. I don't know what the car key does, but it's in the coat check. So I need to get that, number one, coat check. Number two, I would like to be able to open the garage door. And in order to do that, I would need... There's words that are escaping me. I would need the... having trouble today with my words here. The breaker box room. And yeah, this is 4A. I actually don't have this letter yet, and it's one that doesn't make sense. So we've got queen and car and card. It's D. D? D, I mean, D makes sense, but... Yeah, I'm not sure what word it's trying to spell. Because I have, from the top, this is what I'm fairly certain of, but not confirmed. If we... something gates 8 D. Oh, well, I have to go back to the chapel anyway, so I can get that letter. I forgot to get that letter. That'll actually probably help me solve it. Must be, could be a vowel. And then it's crack 8 safes. So yeah, starting with the D here, I don't know what that word is yet. But we have to go back to the chapel anyways, so that kind of worked out that I forgot to look in the chapel. Anything else in here? So we need the car key from the coat check, and then the breaker box room if we can. I mean, people are still using the car. The breaker box room allows us to open it, but I don't think we can drive away. I don't think that's a real thing. Okay, yeah, what's the artwork in here? Or maybe this room doesn't generate artwork because it's already a chapel. And not all rooms generate artworks, and not all rooms have chess pieces. This one does. Okay, I don't see artwork here, so we still don't have this one solved. This next one's a T. Dining room gets me a lot more steps. Boudoir is a dead end, so that's a no. Mailroom's a dead end. It's dining room. It has to be dining room. We're out of gems, though, so we're very close to... we're very close to running out of ability to draft rooms, because we might get one that is deeply impacted. So we won't be able to eat what's here until... we reach rank 8. What's the chess piece here, folks? If you see it, let me know. I just don't see it. Another room with a fireplace. Oh, a pawn. Okay. Fireplaces could also have a significance, since only certain rooms have them. Only certain rooms have clocks. Only certain rooms have X, Y, Z. So that also could be something that I just don't know. I don't know how many rooms have dead animals. Oh, yeah, this is a room with a clock. I wonder if every room that has a fireplace has a clock. That's something let's keep in mind. And I don't know what that means or why, but let's keep it in mind. We are out of gems, but we've got plenty of keys, so let's hope for the best. Coat check. Should we do it? Oh, coat check's a dead end, folks. Coat check is a dead end, but we would solve the car mystery. I just feel like what a waste because we have 63 steps. I know. It's this answer. This will answer what the car keys do. And if it's a permanent unlock like the last time we did the car, that could be really good. You were thinking the times on the clock might be a clue. They're in the den, Fry Guy, there is specifically a drawing on the clock for 2 different times that is a clue, but I was there when that time elapsed and it didn't change it, so. Last time you turned it down, it never showed up again. I didn't have the garage then, though, Uncle John. I didn't have the garage, so if anything, it's actually more important this time. But we have 63 steps and look how far we are. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I might regret this. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you all. This is my bad. I really want a shovel because like all these rooms have stuff in them. I guarantee right now, Joker guarantee, if we get a shovel, flips his keyboard. If we get a shovel, we will have plenty of steps to go around and dig up all of these things. And in those things will be gems and key cards and all kinds of stuff. So, and other items. So that's why, well, I can't. And now we're at a dead end anyways. So maybe that's the point. All right, we're getting our package. Fry Guy says, I know how karma works. This is a dead end 100%. Yes. All right, that's okay. We're in the mailroom. Oh, hey, this is something we didn't magnify before. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay. So we're going to go Denny Ravine may have stolen the Baron's mail. Yeah, this is unfortunately game over, so I definitely made a mistake because I don't have a key card. So that is true. I don't know. It could have been a lot of things, but yep. Brass compasses, gems, and keys. Well, unfortunately, this will all go away. Draws floor plan, needing north more often. Guess I should have. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff this run that we will not be able to use. How amazing. Yep, okay, we've already read that. Man, I'm really bummed. I mean, it's fine. I wanted to risk it, and the thing is, this game, you know, you repeat stuff. So I risked it, and it didn't pay off. And the next time I risk it, maybe it will pay off. I don't know. But yeah, that is unfortunate. I should have looked up what star I was at though. Like what's the here? Actually, I wrote it down. What's the 7 star? Because the 7 star might be unlock all doors or something. Where are the stars? I made notes of what all the stars do. Star. Thought I made notes of what all the stars did. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so 7 is the farmer's apple, which is apples restore more steps. See, that would have been a great one to do, because I don't care about that. Might have been a mistake to choose mailroom now, because your package isn't delivered, right? Yeah. No, you're double right, Fry Guy. I don't remember what was in the package, so that's why I did it, because I thought maybe there's a security key card or maybe there's a shovel. And so that was my logic. But no, you're absolutely right. Doing the mailroom right after not getting the key just was a real double whammy. Yes. You are correct. I don't think that could have gone worse. But you know what? We're going to use our steps now. We're going to use our steps now to check the fountain. Because remember, I was saying I wanted to check the fountain like right away, but I also don't necessarily want to use my steps, knowing that we'd have a day like this where we end up just running out of steps. Lots of keys and lots of gems. It's totally fine. We'll double check the closet because I'm really annoyed that the closet didn't give me something better. Nope. Yep, there's a room with a clock and a fireplace. Let's check this bedroom and then see. Oh, I got 5 steps. It's the first time you enter it once you have the mask. So we'll get some more steps. Yeah, no clock in here. So I wonder if clocks and fireplaces are connected. Don't know why, but they seem to be. Okay. I also just realized something. Bedrooms are purple. Bedrooms are purple. Which is blue and red. So if there's the blue prints and the red prints, that would make sense. They are somehow connected. Okay. I really just wonder if this is really just a story of your brother. 2 steps plus 5 steps. There we go. Yeah, it actually makes it worth it to backtrack because of the sleeping mask. It only does it the first time, but still. Yeah, we're still at 58 steps after everything we've done. Just double checking everything. Okay. Yeah, boy, I really wish I had a shovel. I just can't believe I didn't get a shovel. Also, the package could have been in a shovel. There's a lot of things that could have been in a shovel. All right. Pop in and out of here, get our 5 extra steps. Man, what a bummeroonie. I mean, I knew it was a risk. There also could be, well, you know what? Ugh, I hate wasting steps, but I realized I wasn't looking for a locked chest. We have a sledgehammer, so we can open up locked chests. I ain't saying as it would be a huge spoiler. Yeah. You just read something. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you not spoiling. Now, there is a fireplace. Is there a clock in here? Fireplace isn't lit. No clock. Fireplace not lit. That could mean something. All right. Okay, this could be a good day to go into the fountain anyways. With the fact that we have our magnifying glass, there could be things to read down there. Okay. Yep, let's go. All right, down the fountain hole. This will be a slightly faster day than yesterday. I think I did 2, or last time I played, I think I did 2 days total. Well. Okay. Also not satisfying. Okay. Down the fountain, there is a locked door with a red gem and gears. It requires a special key. I do have 7 keys. This one requires a special key. Like the garden key, we haven't drafted a garden yet, but the garden, there is a key called the garden key. So yeah, we haven't gotten that yet. Yeah, so that's rather disappointing. That is the door, I am 95% sure, that we saw in the like vision of that guy telling us the story. We drafted the garage this time. Is there a stick there? No. I don't think we actually need to power the garage for the key. I suspect the key does not drive the car. Probably opens it up and there's loot inside. Okay, we're here again because what if there's a shovel in here and we just missed it? Wouldn't it make sense to put the shovel in the room that generates all this? Okay, we're not done yet, folks. Can you see the garage from the outside? That's a good question. You can when you are outside. So the one time we unlocked it, the permanent unlock, we it's not that far back. I wonder. Let's see. Some commissary, nursery, closet, garage. Yeah, when we unlocked it and we went outside, and going outside is what permanently unlocked this gate, and we could see the garage from the outside and we could go back in through the garage. But I couldn't really see it just then. All right, we're going to go to the orchard because what if there is a chance that there's a shovel randomly at the orchard? I have no idea if that's even the case. I have no idea. Actually, let's go into the gem room, too. I mean, this is what we're doing with all our extra steps here. Pretty sure I've ever read this, but let's think. Can we just... Nope. This is what gives us... We start the day with 2 gems a day because of this room. So this was another permanent unlock. We've done 3 out of probably 4 permanent unlocks that fit here. And then this is a permanent unlock or allowance. So... I think we've done, I feel like we've done pretty well in the first 10 days, like getting multiple permanent unlocks, unlocking the gas puzzle, all that. It feels like we did a lot. It doesn't feel like we did a ton this day, though, and that's on me. I should have done the code check. I was greedy because I had 60-something steps. Halfway through the house, and I had 60-something steps. Okay. I don't know if there's even a chance for a shovel to be in here, but we're here. There's no shovel in here. This is the gardener's logbook. Let's see if there's anything in here worth... This is the guy who may or may not have stolen the mail of the Baron. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth, and I'm too scared of just doing probation for the 3rd time. Okay. Yeah, this guy just like, it seems like he messed up a lot. Alright. You're gonna feel so silly once you get in the car. Probably. I mean, it's probably just like loot. Could be the basement key. I'm guessing it's just some kind of special loot. That it's not anything too exciting. I also think the car can only appear on the west side because I tried forever to get the car to appear on the right side. Okay, one more thing before we go because I want to test my theory and I believe my theory is correct. Because we have the steps to test it, we're going to go back down to the precipice. This is, we're going to look at the chess puzzle. And I'm going to put the rook and the bishop in the place where I know that they go, and that will confirm that. Was there a door in the rock? Yes. There is a door there that probably is the 4th unlock for that guy. Like, probably. But there's no access point or anything. It's just smooth. There's also a gate on the other side. And the last door that opened up was the mine shaft. So we do have the magnifying glass, so let's just double check all our writings here. I mean, you know, we have a bunch of items this time. It'd be great to have a trading post. We'd definitely get that key card for sure. Okay. So, yeah, this is my guess. Pawn here. Rook in the nook. And the bishop in the church. Yep. Okay. So that confirms it. We didn't draw any rooms with these pieces. So this is a puzzle that is not solvable by knowing the answer. This is a puzzle about opening up those rooms. So this is like a one-time thing. So that's good. There's another door that's not unlocked. And then let's just check these notes. I took screenshots of all of these, but let's see if there's anything that's like cut off. I mean, that says red. Okay, we're going to call it a day. So there we go. I think, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. One of my goals is to not like spend a ton of time on each day going through each little thing. So here's our breakdown. One new room. I wish I told you the new room. I think it's the cellar though. None of this looks new. Yeah, not amazing. We didn't do a great job. We filled out a lot of the house. Ironically, we did actually fill a lot. We've done a lot worse in terms of filling out the house, but we didn't get anything new, and that's on me. I could have gotten it. Could have gotten the car key. So not too bad overall. Okay, let's click exit. Yes, exit. Save and continue. It is one of the complaints I have seen for this game is the inability to save. Okay, 70 steps. It's interesting that I don't start with the 2 gold, that it comes in an allowance. I start with 2 gems. Is the theory because I wake up at the campsite and then I walk over to the house? So, like, I picked it up from the campsite? Maybe that's the theory. You do love a slow push in terms of cinematics. Yeah, of course. Of course. What am I doing? We got to do the outer room. The outer room is very powerful. We're not currently working with the shrine. I don't know how many shrines there are or shrine effects there are, but we have done 2 of them now. And one was 1 gold and one was 4 gold, and it seemed like they were based on that. I wouldn't mind Schoolhouse again. I don't know that we have been getting classrooms. So that would be different. Root cellar is fine again. I would want to try the shelter because I feel like I messed up the shelter, and I know what day it is now because November 16th is day 10 is what my notes say. I don't know how I know that. Now I'm questioning that because didn't we just play day 10? Oh, shoot. I don't know how to know what day it is, but that's okay. So I wouldn't mind getting shelter again. And then obviously whichever one that's not these. So let's try to remember which ones are these. Let's remember which ones are these. I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense. Shelter, I think, would be my top priority. Yeah, we're going shelter. The shrine's good. The good shrine's good for 3 days. But I think I'm just a little bit more curious about the shelter. There's also the upgrade discs stuff, which if we just keep getting those, I think that's just a net positive for us. I believe the shelter can have loot in it. And this one does not. Okay. So if November 16th is day 12 or day 10, then it is November 18th. That comes into play with the time lock safe. A little suspicious that it starts on the 10th, though. That makes me worried that I'm wrong. We'll do noon. We'll do noon. No, we'll do noon. Yeah, because it's not noon yet. And confirm. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. I believe it is at least 1 hour in advance for now. Radiation monitoring. I mean, it's not 0. Oh, oops. I forgot what else this does other than... because we can't check the mail. Yeah, I don't remember what this does. Remote terminal access? Okay, there are no active terminals. We've gotten all those rooms though, so emails only in the office. Data transfer? Okay, they all say that. Glossary of terms. We've actually almost filled out the whole glossary, which is something. Anything else? That's everything, yeah, because this is just for the office. Sound like a modem. It did. I mean, we could just wait here. I could be wrong about the day. We could just wait here for it to be what I think is noon in the game, which will probably be like anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes from now. Or we can go up, check the clock, and come back. Let's do that. I don't care if it wastes steps. I just don't want to stand here. It'll waste steps. It'll waste 1, 2, 3, 4, like at least 4 steps. Oh yeah, we got some time. This was good. Yeah, let's go ahead and start building some stuff out, and then we'll worry about that. Love to start with the bedroom. Love to start with the nook. Get a couple keys. Get a key. Let's start with the bedroom because it's right by the entrance hall. So this basically negates our step counter, which is what I was just saying, is that we're going to use a lot of steps. Hallway is not the best. Passage is pretty solid here. It does take 2 gems though. It's a little early to be using 2 gems. So let's go ahead and just get going this way. I'd like to hook to the right if I can. All right, we're going to go closet. We're going to go closet. There we go. Metal detector, brand new. Greater chance of finding keys and money. I haven't got a metal detector before. Key is pretty disappointing though, I have to say. I don't like getting a key in that. I think at this stage we have to go passageway because otherwise we're pretty cut off. So we're now out of gems. And there's the entrance hall. We're definitely going laboratory. Never mind, we're not going laboratory because we're out of gems. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Great. Yeah, all right. Well, this is probably going to be a fairly quick run, but we are going to see what's in the safe. Metal detector increased our chances of getting loot, although I don't know that it increased it, but it just told me that it was there because, yeah, I don't know that it increased it. I think it just is what I got there. Where's the clock? There's a clock. Oh, here we go. So the safe will open up within 4 hours. I guess we started like 8 in the morning. I don't know why I set it for noon. And I could be on the wrong day, remember? That could just be a mistake I made. This gives us gems. This gets us that direction. This cost a gem. Alright, we're going parlor. Let's see if I can solve this a little faster than I did last time. I was really having a hard time last time. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. So this is true. This is true. This is false. That means the blue box is not empty. All right, now let's hope for something that gets us multiple directions. I don't mind security. Security's interesting. Security can get us a lot of things. Den and security essentially. Yeah, let's go security. Den and security essentially create the same pathways, but sometimes there's a security key card in here, which is not as necessary because you then also can turn off the security, but that's fine. Okay, so no security key card. This is really quite disappointing. Yeah, this is very disappointing. Wow, yeah, there's like no loot in here at all. Alright, keycard system. So we're going to set security level to low, which I do think means affects the rooms that can generate. And then offline mode, if the power does get turned off, then they will be unlocked. So if we end up doing that and turning the power off, then we will come back and set it back up to high. And let's see if we missed anything. We did not miss anything. And then we can log into the network. Maybe there's something that happens if we get all the computers in one run. Yeah, it is a modem. And then we go data transfer. Same problem. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Connecting to terminal. So this is our first time doing a remote terminal. I don't know that it necessarily does anything, but this is still our first time doing it. Okay, so it just fully... I hope I didn't change that by doing it again, because I've already set that. But maybe that also means we get multiple chances to change the dates. Ah, okay, the security room is a horsey. The Knight. Apologies. Yeah, so this is it. This will be a dead end. Yeah, we need this to move. So laboratory is really cool. It can do cool stuff, but I think we need West Wing hallway because this is a dead end, and this will cost us too much money. So yeah, I mean, I do want to try the laboratory, but here we go. Now this can be a dead end room. I'm not feeling guest bedroom this time. I'm okay. Let's do the observatory and let's keep progressing. I don't know what the ultimate goal of all the stars are. I do know that in any individual days, I would get a bonus. I've already eaten an apple, so it's too late for this. but my goal is not necessarily to maximize the bonuses on each possible day, but my goal is to advance the stars beyond where the pages say. So let's check for loot. Again, we have a metal detector, which is supposed to increase our chance of getting coin and key. It has only gone off once, and the time it went off was a room that literally guarantees a coin and key. So not anything terribly amazing. Let's get a door that can hopefully go north. Oh, there we go. Oof. Good time to get a drafting room. It'd be great if there was a gem in here. No gem in here. Drafting rooms allow you to re-roll your room, and the chess piece is pawn. So let's go this way. Yeah, there's the garage. I was thinking garage, but we're out of gems, so it doesn't really matter. We'll go there. And now I would like something. It has to turn left, whatever I get here. Okay, this gives us a gem, so that's okay. Wish I had done this one first, because then I'd have a gem. We could re-roll for something better, but honestly, almost anything better is likely to cost gems. So let's get the thing that gives us a gem. Den, another room with a clock. Chest. Yeah, we're going to use the key. And this is what we could have just broken into. Oh, well, that might be one of the best uses of a key ever, is to get 3 keys. I don't know if that has to do with the metal detector increasing our chance, or if that was just dumb luck. And yes, this is the room with the pawn. Ideally would also go to the left so that we don't have to redraw it, but we need to work our way back over to the right. Here we go. This is perfect. Yep. This is in the long run going to be hopefully a better one. Again, just want to point out, even though we have the metal detector and it says greater chance of finding keys, that chest did have 3 keys in it, but we also haven't found little bits of money anywhere. This room comes with it. That's why we built this room. It came with the 4 keys, so that's not special. Or the 4 coins. What time are we at? Okay, so it goes noon and stays open for 4 hours. I don't know. Great. This is an amazing room. So we have to go pool. Pool does add the pump room, though. I don't think we need the pump room. I think we need the boiler. No, we don't have to go pool. Yeah, we can go spare green. Let's go spare green room. I want to save my gem. We haven't drawn the sauna. Actually, or the locker room. The locker room might be like the gym, though. Actually, now that I say that, yeah, we haven't drawn either of those. But this still only gives us 1 chance to draw it, so... Ooh. We're going to go spare green room for now. I'll save my gem in the hope of progressing a little further. Hello. Okay, a broken lever. Could be useful, so it says. I don't mind the dark room. Billiard's a dead end. Dark room is not. So we're going dark room because this is a dead end. So we're going dark room, which means we won't know the plan that is forward. Oh, we have the shelter. The shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. I was very confused why the lights didn't turn off. That's why. That counts as a protection. That's why I like rushed in and grabbed the coin before the lights went off, but the lights did not go off. So that's kind of fun. All right. Yeah, I mean, we've fully investigated this room. So again, we continue our. I would love it if it could go right, because then we could get a dead end room if needed. But yeah, we really needed to go north as well. Let's use a key. We got plenty of keys. It has to be patio, right? It's either, yeah, it has to be patio. So dead end, boom. We would ignore the negative effect of that room and look at all these beautiful places to dig if we had a shovel. We do not have a shovel, nor will we apparently ever have a shovel. Occasionally may discover dig spots. Okay, so we lost 3 possible spaces. That's okay. I mean, we're kind of doing okay this run. I don't want to like jinx it, but you know I love to jinx it. You know I love to jinx it, folks. So what I was gonna say is, we're gonna use a commissary because we will have 7 gold to spend. Something tells me 8 would have been better, and there could be a very useful item in here. But what I was saying is, at this point, I do want to get the safe. So if we don't really get everything completely perfectly for the rest of this run, that's okay. Another way of saying that is if the run ends relatively quickly, then it is what it is. We're doing a pretty good job. We haven't unlocked or learned anything, but the safe will. Joker bingo, jinx added. Yeah, so I don't know why we have 8 gold. Oh, right, I spent a gem for this room, not a coin. We know what the sledgehammer does, we know what the sleeping mask does, we know what the running shoes do. I'm gonna go sledgehammer in the off chance that there is a chest we can break open. We have keys, but I'd like to use my keys for doors. See? Laboratory continues. Library ends, although there's stuff in the library that I would like to have a magnifying glass for. I don't know if I have done that. Corridor continues towards the foundation, which I actually wouldn't mind. Yeah, so we're going corridor because I don't have a gem. Never mind. Choice made for me. This is what I mean also about just kind of like not spending a ton of time on every little thing. Okay. This is interesting. I've never had... Well, this is one of the benefits of the metal detector. What is it triggering on? Here it is. Oh, that's pretty good. I wonder if I wonder how many of those I've missed. Probably go in boudoir. Chapel would be okay because, well, we wouldn't use the negative effect, but I also have no benefit. We're gonna go boudoir because it often has a gem. We've got a key. I don't know. I actually don't know if it's a guarantee gem, but here's this safe. Okay, so every time we've done it, this is a gem. We've read this note. This is note number 4. It has to do with blackmailers. We don't know exactly why they were blackmailing, but they pretend that they're not bad guys. We got the gem, and I wanted to go back to the foundation, so here we go. Courtyard. Perfect. And sometimes there's a chest in here. That was a little creepy that it opened, but it is a fixed location, so I believe that it always opens. So my question that I posed a previous time was, is this always unlocked now, or it is because I powered it with the boiler? I think the answer is it is always unlocked now. So this is how we get underground, where there is yet another door that we don't have a key to. We have our security key, so we are going to continue this way and try to loop back around if we can. Okay, the negative effects here are that it's a dead end. So I guess we're going chapel. Walk-in closet would be amazing. I would probably at this stage in this level do walk-in closet in the hope to get interesting items, because that's 4 items. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to do that. So we've seen a knight. Oh, nice. We've seen a knight and a rook. No, we haven't seen a rook. We've seen a knight and a bishop and a pawn. I mean, we could theoretically also today somehow solve the chess piece puzzle as well. Greater chance of finding green rooms. That's obviously useless. Dress less common floor plans with drafting in the library. Okay. Sure. I'll draft a less common floor plan, but I have no ability to... I have no ability to pay for a gem for a less common floor plan, but hey, you know what? I'll be able to see one at least. Great. Coin on the floor. I don't think there's coins on the floor normally. I do think that's the metal detector. Okay, which one are we doing this time? I feel like I got the pump system. The drafting strategies was like literally, it felt like the playtesters writing a note. Sightseeing guide, maybe. Swimbird. Now that I know that that is my mom, I probably should pick this one. I've done this one. Yeah, we'll do the book from my mom. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do the book from my mom. Okay. So the next time I draft the library, it will be there. Let's go upstairs. See if the metal detector goes off up here. Like if it's a separate loot pool. Probably not. Based on the little experience I've had with the metal detector. Okay. Well, let's see our less common room that we're going to draft. Everybody look away! This like makes me nauseous going down that, by the way. Okay, we can, it'll, happy for it to be a dead end because we don't have the negative effects from the chapel anyways, but it didn't have to be a dead end. Something with some good stuff in it. Oh, servant quarters. Oh, I don't have a gem. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I don't think I've ever drafted servant quarters. So, boy, that would have been a really good one. I also don't think we've drafted weight room, and this would be our 3rd red room, so we don't get the negative effect for it. And then this one is the study, which I'm like 50% sure we have it. So, also I don't have gems, so let's go here, and then we just won't get the negative effects. We do get a little bit of gold. I really do wonder, though, if the amount of times that we've gotten gold. Let's just make sure I have the letter for this room. Where are we? We are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B. Yep, this one's I. Although, we do need to go back to the boudoir. EI blank HD. It's going to be G. I'm just going to fill it in. I'm not an idiot. It's got to be G. So that means that row is going to be 8. The foundation. C. Okay, is there a... Oh, there's a clock. Yeah, we're actually good on time. We'll probably be finishing this game right about noon. So we'll run out and go to the safe and hope I had the right day. Because either I have the right day or I don't. Okay. I'm a little annoyed that I'm getting so lucky with the draws of the rooms, though, considering last time I had like a billion steps, and I was like, I just need one more room, and they're like, no, you don't get that. You don't get your one more room, Joker. These keys have come in handy, though. Keys have come in handy. Conference room. I think did I get something that spread something, or was that last time? Yeah, the patio says spread gems to all the green rooms, which actually doesn't seem to matter because I don't think I got any gems. So let's go conference room, and if there is something spread, it'll be here. Billiard room. Oh, okay, here's the problem. The last time I did the billiard room puzzle, I got like a key. I got like 1 key for solving it. Or like, no, I got like 6 gold. And I was like, what is happening? No, I want gems and keys. So we're going to go conference room because there's 2 doors and there's a chance that there could just be loot in here. Metal detector didn't go off right away. That is unfortunate. There is literally nothing in here. Darn it. That one I was hoping for. That one kind of upset me. Okay, let's go back this way. Still no gems. Like, we just do not have gems. So we're drafting to the point of where we just don't have gems. So we're gonna run out of rooms to draft. The lavatory can have loot in it. The first time I ever drew it, I got like a bunch of items, and I thought, oh, maybe that's the benefit of the red rooms. No. Okay, this potentially could be our last room. I guess we're going billiard room. Before I do that, we're on level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have all the letters in 7? Ironically, I don't have this one that's north of the chapel, so we might have to go back and get that one. And then this one is A, and so we don't have this one either. So before we leave here, let's get this one. We're going to do billiard room. Gymnasium now will affect us, so we will lose 2. We will lose 2 every time we go in here, but that opens up going back down. So do I want to lose 2 steps every time? Oh, we'll go billiard room because I need gems anyways, and there's a chance for gems. Let's look for the artwork. We've got a beer, and we've got paint, pint, paint, pint and paint, pint and paint. Let me type that out because my brain is not working. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7C. 7C I do not have. Pint. Paint. Okay. That's A. Yeah, it literally took me that long to figure out that was A. Blame my dyslexia. So that would mean the word is A-A-L-L. Okay, so that can't be wrong. That can't be right. So we go clock and tie. Tie and time. Could it be M? Tie and time. So that makes more sense. I must have messed this up at some point because it's not A-A-L-L. It's blank M-A-L-L. Mall. So that'd be small. I don't know why it'd be small, but we're going to put an S with a question mark. So that's unconfirmed because that would be this box right here that's still empty. Small makes more sense because it's a word. All right. Now, let's see, as I am mentally foggy today, let's see if I can solve the billiard puzzle. Easy enough. It's just math. Let me, because I took notes, I'm going to type, I bet, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I bet I don't have the word pink in here a lot. Okay. So, hey, Cosmic. How you doing? Have you seen this game, Blueprints? I absolutely love this game, by the way. I love this game. Okay, so we have 4. What is purple? Purple is divided. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. Okay, so we have 5 plus 1 is 6. Divided by 6 is 1. Okay, we're doing math. Okay, now we have 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. Then I think because we go inside to outside of the thing itself, well, No, that doesn't make sense. If purple is division and... Oh, pink is multiplication. Okay, so this would be 8 times 18. That is too big of a number, even divided by 3. So that can't be right because it couldn't be higher than 60. Okay, let's do more math again. Oh, hello. I didn't see this 7. I didn't see this yellow. So we are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 7. That makes more sense as 1 times 18 is 18 divided by 3 is 6. The puzzles have to be solvable. Ah, see, I did not want keys. 1 key, 1 gem? Maybe. But 2 keys? No. All right, let's go. I mean, we're going to be able to hit the dining room on the way back, right? If we can build anything here, we'll be able to hit the dining room on the way back. Breaker box. I mean, there's nothing. We didn't get the laboratory. Let's see. The dark room, security badges. We have the security badge, ironically. There is no reason for the utility closet right now, other than the fact that the utility closet has the back room that we have unlocked. I believe that is a permanent unlock. And in that back room, there could be gems and stuff. But we're going to go Nook. We're going to go Nook. Actually, now that I say this out loud, another reason to go Nook is because, wow, it like rang when we entered this door. Another reason is because we have the Rook. So we're one step closer to solving the potentially solving the room. So here I have, this is 8 A, B, C, D, 8D. Oh, I don't have 8D. I don't know what this one is. Okay, we need this one. That's a bird, and that's a crown. It's a crow, and it's a crown. So the one is N, right? Crown. O-W-N, crow, yes? Please feel free to help me with words. My 8 row seems very strange now. I have blank. O-U-N. F-O-U, found? Could be found. We need to go over to or back to. N. Okay, yeah, all right. We're on the same page. Thank you. And the stream is a little delayed, so I actually figured it out before. This is terrible news. Terrible news, because we just don't have gems, and we keep not getting gems, no matter what I want to do. So we are at an end here at the breaker box. That's okay. Oh. This, this is weird. This didn't open back up. So I have to solve this every time? I mean, it was quite the hassle. I don't think I'm going to do it again because I can do it because I know I did it. But do I want to do it again? You know, like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to just go all the way across, make them all purple, then to do a white, then to have the ability to... you know what? I'm not going to do it again. Because, right? Or should I do it because there's going to be gems in there? And I still have the chapel to build from. Oh, shoot. All right, let me pull up my notes on the fuse box. I've done this before. Okay, fuse box. I took screenshots. All right, I've done this before. I had to make them all purple. So 5 purples are needed in order to achieve the 6th, no, okay, hold on. Make you red, boom, purple. 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 Okay. 5 purple indicators are needed to achieve the 6th. Now I can make white. Okay. Okay, I took notes. We'll get there. And the only reason I'm doing this is so that I hopefully can get some gems. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Now, I have to make it white. Okay, hold on. So the note says white only appears... Okay, white only appears once they've all been purple. Okay, so all the buttons are purple. Okay, and then I press, so I need it, so the next click will be white. So that has to be the 4th one. Because then if I click anything else, then it won't do it. Green. Off. Off, blue. Oh no, I think I messed up. I need this to be red. How does this, if this goes red, then this is going to turn this blue. And then if I do this, it's going to make that white go away. No, okay, good. All right. Well, this is why we take screenshots. I'm just like, okay, there we go. All right. Oh, there better be a gem in here. Like, we already solved this puzzle. Why isn't this permanently open? There's no gem. There's no gem, and this switch is already flipped. Well, in reality, that was only maybe a minute. It was only a minute. Ugh. Okay, let me just take a quick little peek here, and we'll do that. Thank you for your patience there, where I had to take a quick break. Let's go back to the chapel, and we'll go ahead and build this out. We still don't get the negative effects from the chapel, although at this stage I don't think we really need money. What we really need is gems. And here's why. No. Okay. Great. So we have the ability to continue going north. We've got the battery here. That's great. We've already collected the word from 8. I don't know why that says S, but so that's good. So that is... it beeped, and then it stopped beeping, and that makes me think that it was beeping to tell me that there was an item. So we're going to go ahead and do the sledgehammer, battery pack, and metal detector? No. Sledgehammer, battery pack, and... Oh! Great. And lever. So we've been in this room before, but we were not able to do anything with it. A strong sledgehammer that can always knock down weaker brick walls. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. That's new. Let's get ourselves a mailroom. There's no brick walls in here. Let's order a package. So I think a package will be delivered the day after drawing this. Yeah, okay, that's one we've already read. Okay, it looks like it's noon if that clock is accurate. So now we will have a package tomorrow. We don't know what that package is. We didn't order the package. We just get it. So that's good. Could be a key card or something good. So yeah, we're at a dead end. That's totally okay. We thought we would hit the dead end. Let's go ahead and go outside. I don't know if these count as weaker brick walls. Let's try. Nope. I didn't think it would, and that's okay. Yeah, we're definitely lost. I don't think there's a weaker brick wall over there that I need to worry about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what brick wall they're talking about, but we are going to be really close to not being able to get out. We can't afford anything else. No weaker brick walls out here. Excuse me. And we're going to eat this. This is the dinner. If we had a showroom in our house, we would get 20 extra steps, or 10 extra, but we do not have a showroom. We didn't draft any room that had the queen or the king, so we can't do the chess puzzle today. That's okay. I didn't actually think we were going to. Weirdly, today has gone, I would say, quite well. Quite well. Yep, security. I feel like we didn't really super learn anything or unlock anything. We have the power hammer. We don't get to keep the power hammer, but now we know what the power hammer does. It's a brick wall. Well, John says jet lag will do that. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, that's yes. I am not feeling well. And yeah, let's go. You know, with our time here, let's. I think we actually have really good timing. Excuse me. Really good timing to open the lock. Oh no. Okay, well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to do it in here. Time lock safe. Yeah, once unlocked, it will remain open for 4 hours. I think I must have the wrong date, which is just really, really quite unfortunate. Okay, let me go back through my notes and get the proper date, because I don't know the date. Yeah. Oh, never mind. We missed the time window, so we actually could have the right date. If you're watching this on YouTube, you don't necessarily know this. I took an extended break, and I think the game time was still running. I'm not feeling well. So, oops. Let's use the rest of our steps here to check if the power hammer can break through any walls that are out here. Yeah, that's too bad, because I still don't know if we have the date right or wrong. That's the thing that is rather unfortunate. Nope. So when an item can be used, it will pop up. Actually, now that I say this, in the precipice there were some brick walls. Let's go check those out. And then this will be the final thing we do. We don't get to keep this item, so this is it. How do I get down there? Well, we're wasting steps, but that's okay. Okay, this was new. Boy, now I kind of wish I had more steps. Let's go. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. We're going to do our screenshot. And then I will deal with kind of figuring this all out at another time. That's not a good screenshot, but that's okay. It's all there. Application date, December 10th, 1915. Finis Aries Patent Office. This is where the town is. We're in Finis Aries, whatever that means. Streamlined to boiler, remote fuse box. So this means this means that the boiler room is actually has more to do than what we already know. Here's some more dates. We're gonna take another screenshot, and we're gonna post that right there. All right. Well, that kind of I posted weird, but you know what? That's okay. It's all there. Oh no, it's not all there. I clicked the wrong button. Alt print screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, sorry everybody. Normally I'd be digging in this a lot more. I'm really excited that I have a hammer that can break through this wall. I hope it's permanent. If you think about it, it should be permanent, right? The wall is broken. Oh, shoot. Okay, so if I had the boiler room, I'd probably be able to do something with this. This is called the basement underground. Let's put that in our notes. Opened up basement underground. Wow, this is great. I wish I was just feeling a little better and then be a little bit more excited about how cool this is. Yeah, the game keeps getting bigger and bigger. I suspect that this is a permanent unlock, so we will be able to deal with this in the future, especially when we have the boiler room. I'm betting the basement and the boiler room are very connected. There's another door. Okay, so same image on this door as the other one. So that's obviously on purpose. Okay, so the crates that are blocking us, it's interesting because there are multiple places now that crates officially block our path that I did think was something that is just a game fixture that now I'm beginning to think there may be, we might be able to order Miss Babbage to remove the crates, something to that effect. So I'm not actually sure. So that feels like a permanent unlock. If it's not, I'm actually going to be really disappointed. All right, let's see what's in here. Nope. Well, we're gonna run out of steps, but at least we did something with the hammer that we happened to get in the very last room we made. All in all, that's pretty cool. right, that's a doorway. That is not a brick wall. And this is a dead end, not a brick wall. Okay, I was wrong about the ability to use this elsewhere. Oh, here we go. This was cracked. I saw this earlier. Castle. Great, one more. One more. I thought there was 2 cracked walls in here. I wonder if I can drain this. Doesn't look like it. So that says castle with 2 possible words like can R C the let ear. Again, I think anything that I broke is essentially a permanent unlock. So that's something we can deal with in the future. I don't know how many 3-letter words there are that could like make a sentence, but maybe. I'm just thinking this might be another possible place to use the hammer, which you can't really see in here. But the fact that now these crates are blocking my way and there's 2 torches in here makes me feel like the crate is a solvable obstacle in this game. All right, we went everywhere. We went everywhere outside with the hammer. I suspect there are rooms where the hammer could be used and be useful. And that is just not something I would know. Because I didn't find them or I don't have enough steps. Let's see. We don't have a lot of steps, so if I commit to trying to go anywhere to see if a hammer is useful, then that's a one-way trip. I don't see anything that's available that makes me think a hammer could be useful. So we'll go to the storeroom. Nope, no hammer. That's okay. Pretty cool way to end the day. Not feeling super great. Here's another fuse box, by the way. So I think we need to do boiler room, and I took a screenshot of the basement underground. And that diagram. So I think we need to get to boiler room and figure out how to power that up. And from that point forward, we might end up lighting up a bunch of stuff in the manor. So it might actually completely change a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, just don't know yet. And we'll do the time lock safe another time. It's probably just some loot. It is what it is. So we'll call it there. We'll save and exit. But I don't want to do that yet because, well, let me call it a day. And then we can see my stats. Grayly, sorry, I'm gonna refund your points just because I'm just gonna log. Yeah, we ended up, not even really trying this time. I was just, kind of messing around and ended up getting all the way to rank 8. 1 new room. I think that was the weight room, I think. It'd be cool if they told me, but that's all right. We made something in a workshop that I think seems to be very important. There could be other stuff with the hammer, but that's okay. We're not in a huge rush to beat this game. We're doing a lot of exploring. I know there are some people, only because I've rated out, there are people who have kind of like beat the game in a small number of days, and then they're going back and finding stuff that I've already found. So maybe that's a good thing. It's also wild that I took 96 steps. I didn't feel like I got that many, but we did. So we're going to call it there. Sorry about just not feeling well and having this be a pretty short stream. So thank you everybody for coming. I do appreciate being here, redeeming those channel points, and sticking with me when I've not been feeling well. And I took a very, very extended break. And if you're watching this on YouTube, now you know why this video is so short. So thanks everybody. Bye.